Good morning, this is Chris with CodeChris.com. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. I wanted to touch on this very quickly because I think it's important. I think we need to talk about this. Some of you have sent me an email or left a comment, and I get it, right? You're looking for your first job, you're a little bit worried. This is kind of annoying to me. Whoop. That's good enough. You're a little bit worried that your skills aren't ready, that you don't know anything yet. I think some of you are selling yourself just a little bit short. You'll say things like, I have like this Angular app, but it sucks. Or I've been messing with, HTML, CSS, JS, and, I only have like these 4 projects, and you're probably fine. I don't think you guys give yourself enough credit. I think some of you are actually at a better spot than I was when I walked into the door, okay? If you say you know Angular, then that implies you understand a lot of other things, okay? If you're like, well, I have this crappy Angular app that I made, and I figured it out, but it's not that great. Dude, okay, great. That's fantastic. You understand Angular to some degree. I don't know Angular. I don't know Angular at all. 0 Angular for me, okay? But the point is that going into an interview or just having it on your, having it as a thing to add for your repertoire is it's another word and name that should give you some credibility, okay? I think there's a confidence issue, especially when it's your first job. I get it, your first job in this career path. I was the same way. What you need to do is start applying before you probably think you're ready. If you think, maybe just like in about 2 more months, I think this will be presentable. Good. Start applying now. Okay, I'm telling you that. Start 2 months before you think you're 100% ready. The reason why is because your skill set's probably a little bit better than you might be giving yourself credit for. Secondly, start applying so that you're familiar with the process, that some of these people won't even get back to you for a few weeks, okay? And when you do, if you do get called or get a talking to, you can explain to them, well, I'm currently learning this, here's a personal project I'm working on, and here's some stuff that's going on, and what you will show them is going to be better than what you walked in with, okay? What you initially applied with. So there's nothing wrong with, what are they going to do? They're going to say no. Worst case scenario, right? If you apply before you're ready, they're going to say no. And that's it. Really, you're going to be missing opportunities that you may not even know exist if you hold off, okay? I'm not saying this is the green light that you'll get in with just anything, but what I'm saying is if you have a portfolio together, if you have a portfolio of just, I think 3 is really honestly all you need. You want to build websites, you have 3 websites, and guess what? Your personal website, your portfolio website counts as 1 because you need it anyways. So that's 1 website, and then 2 others, that's for either clients that you've done freelance or just, personal projects. Whatever the case is, it doesn't really matter. You can use GitHub Pages, you can, have a domain, you can have whatever. But the point is that just get the work out there. I think the hardest part that I tend to see is just the getting started, just the application process. It's always easier to say, another month or 2, another thing or 2, okay? Because I'm the same way, man. I totally understand. And especially in the beginning, it's, well, I just need this one more thing. I just need to figure out this one more thing. But you're never going to acquire everything that you want to acquire, okay? There's just too much out there. And like I said, it isn't both jobs that I have now, or I've had, I did not know what it is I'm working on, okay? I did not know WordPress, I did not know PHP, I did not know C#, I did not know Razor, I did not know ASP.NET, or ASP Web Forms, okay? These are all technologies that I'm working with that walking in the door, I didn't know any of those, okay? You going to the next position, I did not know some of those very same things. I kind of split that in half because half of those were one, but you get the point, okay? The point is that you're going to learn some stuff on the job. And there's basically a lot of this is just show that you can learn, show that you understand the basics, you need some practice interviews under your belt. Okay, practice interviews are good. They help you know what kind of questions to be prepared for. They help you know just what companies are looking for. Depending on where you're at, man, the needs of the companies around you might be different, okay? You might need to know Angular depending on where you are at, okay? You might only need to know HTML and CSS depending on where you're at. You may not even need to understand JavaScript, okay? It just depends, okay? You may not even need to know JavaScript. You may only need to know jQuery, which I would not suggest, but the point is that for some places that's a reality. So, once again, look for what's around your area. Know what it is you want to go into as far as a field goes, and start crafting your skills in that direction. If you think you're like, ah man, okay, so I have this site built. It's pretty crappy, but I have the site built. Great, cool. You've got one done. Just go with it, and then get the next one. Okay. Your code's gonna get better. Your website's gonna get better. Your projects and your portfolio are gonna get better. This just comes with time. As you go into companies, start swapping out stuff. Your resume is going to change. Just start applying, okay? Start applying, and your confidence will grow as you start to get interviews. And you'll start to get feedback as far as like, oh, well, we were looking for somebody who has this, or, if you find out that a lot of people are looking for React, everywhere I apply, man, they're always asking if I have React experience, if I have, MVC experience. Okay, maybe that's something that you should be taking a look at, because evidently it's something that's very important to where you're working. Okay. Everybody keeps mentioning Bootstrap. Okay, well, maybe you should probably know Bootstrap. Okay. So I hope this is helpful to you guys. I just really want to be encouraging, and for a lot of you, just say you probably are better than you think you are. Some of you guys have sent me things that, with the criteria you're talking about, it's better than what I walked in with. Okay, the difference is that I started applying, and at the end of the day, you can only get hired if you apply. So start applying. Okay, there's nothing wrong with applying early. There's nothing wrong with being denied. You will get rejections. Brace yourself. A part of this industry, a part of growing as an individual, as a developer, especially as a self-taught developer, is going to be rejection. It's going to be just not getting the job. You should get more rejections than acceptances. It's just the reality of it. Okay, if you 10 for 10. As far as every job you apply to 10 jobs, each one of those 10 gives you an offer, you are a rock star and you need to raise your rates, okay? Whatever that case is. That's it. I really hope this is helpful to you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment down below, whatever the case is. Any feedback, anything that's on your mind, go ahead and shoot me a message. I will be sure to get back to you. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.